Okay. Welcome back, Twitch. I have just re-authenticated. We don't have any errors in our application, and theoretically, this should change the Helix theme. We'll find out, right? So, if we have a theme, we can try out. Let's see, change Helix theme. Oh, we have a list of themes. I actually have let's see, what is it? Okay, Helix editor has their list of themes there, but also in Helix here, I can open up theme. No, theme. And you can sort of take a look at all of them. So like here, Acme, for example, is a very bright theme and very obvious that it's changed. So if I update you to be, okay, so if I do a change Helix theme to Acme, crash. Okay, what happened? Thread main panicked at line 20, loading the Helix config into a file. No such file or directory. Okay, so it couldn't find our path here. Let's create a config object. There's a Helix endpoint to get the ad schedule. That might be interesting to use. Yeah, that could. Well, so I think that would be interesting. I was hoping that I would get like there could be an event to like see, oh, ads are going to start. Automatic ads are going to start in like 10 minutes. I didn't see that. Just basically like, hey, this is the schedule for it. So if I use a delay tactic, like if I snooze it, does that change the schedule? That'd be something we have to play around with and check out. XW, hello. How are you doing today? You're really enjoying the content? Oh, the ECS tutorial. Thank you for that. That was the first tutorial we created on the channel. And that was a lot of fun to sort of like learn ECS. We created like several, I think I recreated like an ECS thing like 3 or 4 times. But I was really happy with how it turned out, and I think I'm really happy that it's still helpful. Okay, so change Helix theme. All right, so I need, we created that. I want to open up, it's in the library, right? So we're going to do let's pub mod config. There we go. Okay, so in config, obstruct config. Okay, so for our config, I want, I guess like this is just going to be a path, right? So we just want the Helix config path is going to be a path. All right, so this is just going to be something that impulls into a path. Okay, and then we'll just into that, and that's good there. ToggleBit, hello. Well, I would ask how your stream was, but you're running away. So welcome. Well, thank you, ToggleBit, for the raid. Have a great rest of your day. And everybody else who came in with the raid, welcome, welcome. How are you all doing today? And what was ToggleBit working on? We are currently working on a stream manager that's going to allow us to use Twitch channel point redemptions to change the Helix theme, which is something we've been sort of like working on over the last couple days. It's hopefully gonna be fun. Hopefully gonna actually work today. And we had a crash, the most recent one. What are you upset about? Oh, I had to do this before. Is it? Why can't I do an into path for? Huh. I did this in change Helix theme, didn't I? Oh, impl as ref path. That's what it was. Okay. So as ref path. There it goes. I into and then clone it or to owned it. Ooh. I don't want to reference the path here because that's probably going to then make it so I have to use lifetimes. And I would love not to have to use lifetimes in a config object. Okay, so hold on. Maybe I can shadow this. So let's do that Helix config path is equal to. Okay, so that impulse that. Now, if I do an into, oh, it knows that it's a path. Oh, no, it doesn't know that it's path because, all right. I don't think I can just dereference you to get at the very specific thing because now it's going to say, oh, a path can't be known at compilation time. Oh, so is that the problem? I can't store a path? Which is required by path sized. Oh, interesting. Okay. What if I... Oh, missed the call as to asref. Oh, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Oh, I was so used to into doing it. I need asref. That gives me a reference path. Now I can clone you. And that turns into the right thing. That's a path. Wait, you expected a path and you found a path, but you're showing me that you're a path. Wait, what's... You also need to store a path buff. Wait, really? I need to store the path buff? Oh, path does not implement clone. Oh, that's what the problem is. Okay. There's no clone for this. So I have a reference to path here. What can I do? I can attempt to deref you. ToString, to path. Okay, I can do path buff it. Okay, so I two path buff. Oh, as path just made. Okay, fine. We'll just make this be a path buff. Wait, isn't there a way to get a path from a path buff? Like if I deref you, no, deref gives me a reference. Path doesn't have a known size. That's okay. That's why. Okay, so never mind. We'll just store this as a path buff. Fine. We'll just use that. That'll be fine. All right, so we have you, and path buff sort of works like path anyways, because when you deref it out, you get what you want, so that's gonna be fine. Okay, so config. Now this is the Twitch events listener config. So I want as Twitch events listener. Okay, so as that, I want my config next. So config equals config new. And where am I? Okay, so I need to tell it where to go to grab this. I can put this into my .env. I can also just give it like a full qualified path. So I could just give this for right now. Okay, so that gives me that. You are the Twitch events listener config. Okay. And then I run mine. Okay, so we have our stream events. Okay, so we have our receiver. And then we also want our config, which is going to be our config. And then for the change Helix theme, for the config path, we can give it, so in this case, we can probably deref, right? We can deref and say config dot Helix, oh, come on. Config dot you need to be public. Okay, Helix config path, and we can probably deref you. Wait, what do you need? As ref? Oh, just as ref like that. Okay, so maybe that'll work. Let's try this again. Okay, so now we're waiting so that we have the custom redemption change Helix theme. So if I do that again, and we choose like Acme, nope, wrong keyboard. Caused by reading a Helix config file to string is a directory. Oh, okay, so yep, all right. And then we have config.toml, because that's That's the theme we want to replace. Config.toml there. Okay. Waleed, hello. How are you doing today? Do you Vim keybinding or Helix? And if Helix, is it easy to transition from Vim keybinds? Yes, I do use the Helix keybinds for this. I have not customized any of them at all. And I didn't find it too terribly hard to switch over. But I am also somebody who has learned a new keyboard layout too. So I have experience with just sort of like different everything. I guess in my mind, I have a mental model of the keyboard just being a really big, complicated controller for like a game. And because like we switch games all the time, right? And then like, yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get used to the new control scheme for the new game, but then we're fine. I sort of have the same mentality here. And therefore it takes a while. I still make some mistakes every once in a while. But then I just get used to it. That's the plan. I hope that helps. Okay, so let's try this again. So change Helix theme. Acme.
Changing Helix theme to Acme.
Hey, were you able to hear that? I was able to hear that. All right, so at this point, any of you can run that, and as long as it's a valid theme. Now I have the URL for where all the themes are in the channel point redemption description. Let me see if I can find that again. So in Helix editor, we have to go to GitHub. It's somewhere. Okay, where are you? Let's see, Helix. Helix. I guess this is Helix, right? Tree. Oh wait, no, tree is the thing. Master runtime. Runtime is where I want to go. And then themes. And then here's all the themes that are just available right now to use. So, for example, I have no idea what Varroa is, but if I did that one, that'd be Varroa. Back here.
Changing Helix theme to Varroa.
Yeah, so that works. Right now I have that set to be 1,000 channel points simply because it's, I mean, it's obviously fairly intrusive. So, but I think it'll be fun to do. Did I make all this with Rest? Yes. So everything here has been made with Rest. So there's 3 parts to this. So we have the, we have change Helix theme. That this is a Rust application here, and this is what like the main function that does the work looks like. We are basically reading in the toml file, and like the config toml file. We're extracting out the value for the theme in it. We're changing it. We're resaving the theme. We're resaving it again, and then I'm running a command to tell Helix to reload the config, because it doesn't sort of like have this idea of like an API that it can hit externally. There's no mod, so this is like kind of a kludgy way to do it. Yep, I'm just using the say command, and this is the default voice in the say command for Mac. There are other voices that we can use. It's very old school TTS. but because it's also like something I wrote in, I don't have to worry about like, you all taking control of the TTS and saying really, really, really interesting things, which maybe we'll do someday because that could be a lot of fun. And from what I understand, Twitch's auto moderation tools for like figuring out what people are going to say is decent. Decent. You've cheated and used the say command many times. I would say, like, is it really cheating? Is it really cheating? It's free. It's local. It's good. That's really cool. I like the way you explain stuff with real world projects on your YouTube channel. Well, thank you for that. And this one is going to be like one of those real world projects, but I also like, I'm going to be using it. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's see. We have now. Oh, and the other thing is that because the way I do this, all of my instances of Helix change at the same time. So when you change the theme, it's not just whatever one I'm like currently in. It's all of them. As long as Helix is open, heck, even if it's not open, it just changes it, which is great. So I'm happy about that. We do have some warnings. So I think, let's see. I want to deal with these. First off, did you have any warnings? I got rid of all the warnings in here. I have a bunch of warnings in our Twitch events listener, so I want to get rid of these. Try ignoring the field metadata. We tried ignoring the field metadata, and it didn't like it. So unused variable, I think I have to allow unused variables. Can I do, I can't do the allow for just that one line, can I? See, payload. Oh, this is like really weird locations where this is. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and just for you, we're going to allow unused variables. Use a dot dot. Wait. So where would I use the dot dot? Here? Wait, so this is a match. Oh, remove metadata and add dot dot after the last one. Okay, so let's try it and see what happens. So did I have metadata in here twice? Oh no, I did not have metadata in here twice. So wait, this is this one. Dot dot. What I put in after that feels. Oh, I don't have to do that. I just do dot dot like that. Okay, so let's take off you. Okay, so your payload, I'm not caring about. Doesn't have a field named payload. Okay, so. Oh, if I'm not using payload, then it's just this dot dot here. So I don't need any of that then. Wait, except I clearly am using a payload. Hold on. So payload field, like that. Okay. Unused variable metadata. Why is it still yelling at me about unused field metadata when I'm... Oh, is it you? So I'm not caring about you. I'm using just nothing at all. So what if I just do this? Expected unit struct, unit variant, or constant found. Okay, so can I do that? All right. I'm going to switch my theme. Since that was me, I can do this. I'm going to switch my theme back to Adwaita Dark. It's going to make it easier for me to see. Okay, unused variable metadata is still yelling at me about this, even with a dot dot. Why is that? That is very confused. Yeah, let's try restarting LSP. Unused variable metadata. What? I restarted you, LSP. Come on. I'm so confused about like why. Okay, so apparently this thing is confusing the heck out of Rust Analyzer. And it just gets, oh, I see what's going on. It's super confused. I don't have any macro, as far as I can tell, there's no macros in my code here that could be doing this, but its line numbers are all wrong. Because look, it's telling me, okay, unused variable metadata here. Unused variable payload, except I'm literally using payload right here from that payload. Why you do this? Why you do this? And you think that it's like that's multiple lines? I don't know. I'm thinking about just turning off unused variable. Needs more than a restart. Bring the exorcist. Okay. I am going to go ahead and just undo this and like bring this back to what we had before. It works. And we're just going to put in unused, allow unused variables there. Where, what? Warn unused variables on by default. Allow unused variables. Cool. You have just earned. Is it bang that or I think it's bang that, right? For the entire file? No, it's not. Is it that for the entire file? You are so okay. When I tried now the error is it thinks the error is over here. Cool. Okay. Yeah, all right. So I did end up with that. Thank you, Ox. What is this? Unused variable metadata, and that's like right in here. It's so okay. So Rust Analyzer is just super confused by this file. I even am trying to allow it for the entire file here, and it's just really upset. All right. Well, whatever. You're we're just not gonna worry about you. Let's try. Gonna up to my theme here too. Okay, so I'm not using dref. Okay, so unused variable username. We can update this. Now I could use the say command and pass in who is changing it. But do I want to do something like that? I might want to just print this out. So let's just do a print line username, change the Helix theme to theme. Okay, no more warnings in there. That's great. And so we should be able to cargo run this. Everything is happy. Let's see how many times it takes. Okay, something else that I'm curious about is in here in auth. Where am I getting this CSRF? Okay, so here's where I prompt it. So here's my print line. Okay, so with the auth URL, so get response, auth URL. Oh, so token builder, generate URL. So they generate a URL for me, which uses the CRF token crate to do that. Ooh, okay. I don't think I can control that. It feels like a bug in CSRF or in generate URL for this. Or it's a bug where like Twitch is making it like web safe and that's changing around a little bit. But it's a little bit unfortunate. All right, so now we're active again, which means that everything should just work. Now if we do the redemption with a theme, my the theme should change. Um, All right. So I think, okay. So is there anything else that we care about? Now, there's the ads thing where we can do a warning that ads are going to start. Let's put everything up into GitHub. So nothing in there. All right. So updated for running in other app. All right, so that gets pushed up. Stream manager. Damn it. All right. Well, now I get it to reset those. All right. So I need to go find, what is it? Dev Twitch. Log in with Twitch. Authorize. Is it this one or is it my other? Oh, I think it's my other one. Hold on. Let me log out. Log in with my Berserker bot. And that's not the right token. Okay. So this is a fun entire thing I need to do. Hold on. Secret stuff. I totally forgot that the .env would be the first in line, and then Helix just auto displays the contents of it, which is nice and fun and cool. All right, so where? Oh, I don't see you in here either. Okay. Okay. I had previously logged into this, and I don't remember which of my devices have my thing on it. Okay, so token. You don't have it, do you? Oh, I do have that. Okay, there it is. No, that wait. It's not the right token. Okay, so it's not you. It's not you. Okay, hold on. Let me go grab my phone. One of the other places I have my tokens. Let's see. So where is No, it's not you. I remember I saved this somewhere. And I thought it was in this one, but I don't see it. It's weird and a bit concerning because now I can't log in to invalidate that token. Okay, let's try alternate way. Okay. Applications, channel point redeemer, manage, and new secret. Wait a second. Yeah. Generate a new secret. Now, immediately, we open up .getignore, we throw in .env into here, and now it won't see the .env anymore. So that's fun. And I usually use a different terminal for this. So let's go with iTerm. And I throw this over there so I can update the secret stuff off screen, which is always fun. Okay, so that is the client ID. So that was the right secret. So the secret is now new. Okay, and that should be good to go there. Quit out of there. Let's try this again. Now the .env is not in there anymore. I do want to see whether or not this works still. CSRV, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that one was receiving on a closed channel. It might not opening the channels properly? Or is it internal and like they have that issue? Okay, yes, that still works. Let's try running this really quickly and make sure everything is still happy. No. Missing Prother authorization. Interesting. Okay. Why are you upset about this? I just generated a new secret. And that was it. Do I have to save anything else? No. That's odd. Okay, let me try this again. Oh, do I have to do it in Stream Manager and the other one? I don't think I need to, right? But yeah, okay. So subscription missing proper authorization when calling post with a body. Web okay, so the WebSocket handler now. That's interesting. Where did I Okay, so okay, so I'm logged in as Brookcircle bot. Here's my channel point redeemer. It has all that information. I could just recreate the app. You can delete and recreate the app. There, new app. So channel point or stream manager, we can call it now. Stream manager. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete the good old channel point redeemer. So all of that stuff is gone now. Manage. Okay, so I have a new client ID too. I can't save it. So I assume that when I click on the new secret, it actually like created a secret on their side too. I assume. So if I run this again, status 400 invalid client. We ran into that before, didn't we? What do we need to do to make this be happier? Am I hard coding anything in here? Okay, so we're in auth. Get user token. We pass it the config, which the config has our Twitch client ID, the secret, the redirect URL. Oh, let's try slight change in the redirect URL. Yeah, okay, so exactly matching what we had in there now. That's good. There we go. Now that's happier. He's just using using cargo make to create a custom cargo make run command that calls cargo run via the 1Password CLI to load environment variable secrets from your vault. Oh yeah, that'd be good. I should probably do that sometime. I need to figure out how to actually use the 1Password CLI, but it does sound like a really good idea. That's the type of thing that I don't think I can do on stream because there's just way too much danger on there. Okay, so we got a forbidden subscription missing proper authorization when calling a post. Now when I run this, okay. Oh, not you. Log me out. Log me in as this user. Okay, now we're back to the other problem. There we go. Now it should be working again. So now if we do our channel point redemption for Acme,
Changing Helix theme to Acme.
there we go. Now it works the way we expect it to. Perfect. Let's bring it back to Adwaita Dark.
Changing Helix theme to Adwaita Dark.
Excellent. Okay. Recovered from the exposure of the environment variables. That's fun. That's always fun when we do that. I think it's been like a year since I did that, so I get to reset my like. It's been this many days since a secret code has been leaked to Twitch. So that's fun. Okay, the entire point of this was that I can push this on up to GitHub, and I had noticed that the .env was in the untracked files. By the way, this is the reason why you always want to do a git status constantly, all the time, because you just want to double check, like, oh yeah, if I just done a git add and then push that up, that would have been even worse. All right, so git you commit. All right, so this is working. So this is able to change my theme. And we want to get push. Oh, I don't have a. Oh, okay. So we have to GitHub repo create. Okay, and I am noticing this. Ad starts in around 30 seconds or so. Nope. Push existing. Okay, push that. Stream manager. Brooks builds. There. Public. There we go. Let's see the code. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? All right, and that is pushed up, which means that now we can, I guess I can pull this into any other systems. This only works on Mac or Linux systems. So it's not going to work on Windows, unfortunately. Although I don't even have Helix installed on a Windows system, so I've never really played around with it. I bet this would work in WSL2, though. So if I do any coding in there, I'll just use WSL2, and it'll be fine. It's got some chicken kebabs grilling. Nice. Excellent. Let's see. Okay, so it's been a few ads. It's been, how long has it been? I've been streaming for 2 hours so far. I'm going to take a super quick break to go use the restroom, and I'll be back, and then we'll figure out. I do want to look into Helix to see what other events we can listen to, and maybe like add some more fun things that we can do beyond just changing the theme. So with that, I will be right back.